Hi guys, I am just trying some stuff. Oh yeah, I'm off center. Hang on here. Let me pull this up here because I'm wanting to see what I'm looking at. I'm doing some stuff. I usually go live every day, you guys, at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I am trying the vertical live feature. Hello, Po Man. I'm trying the vertical live feature from my StreamYard. So that's kind of what I got going on here right now. So I just titled it Crypto Q&A. Just, I don't know, if people come in here, they can ask me questions, but I'm drinking water right now. And I thought I would try, because you guys know I've been eating those little purple vitamins. They also sent me these greens. It's like a daily drink. Let me see. I'm going to tell you guys what's in it. Vitamins, minerals, enzymes, prebiotics. It's vegetarian, vegan, paleo, keto friendly, low carb friendly. But yeah, it's got like a whole list of the entire alphabet of vitamins in there. And so I'm going to take this little packet here. I'm going to stick it in my water and try it out. I've not had one of these yet. But usually I do the whole portrait thing. And I think YouTube algorithm likes the vertical live stream. So right now I'm just basically like doing a test right now to see if I run the vertical live stream. Oh my gosh, it's super green. Oh, it's spilling everywhere. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is fun. You guys, have I ever told you I have OCD too? So like that's fun. Oh my gosh, this stuff is getting everywhere, you guys. It's like a really fine powder. Hold on, I don't know if you can see. It's like a really fine powder. It's still coming out. Ew. Here goes. Yeah, we're doing it. It's all over my hand. It's all over my hand. Look at. Do you guys want to pump? Sorry, guys. Okay. All right, we got our drink. Our green drink is there. I'm going to shake it up now. Ah, there you guys are. I'm trying this green. I just put this green powder in my water, and I'm going to try it. I'm in the middle of a fast right now, so I've not had anything to eat all day, and I'm hoping that by drinking this, it'll make me full, so I don't want dinner. And this is a live taste test, so that's a good question. Po-Man just asked me if it's seaweed. So let's see. Oh God, I think it smells worse than it tastes because the taste isn't bad. But I think it's kind of the more like pungent-y smell. So it's got barley grass, broccoli sprout, concentrate, kale, asparagus. Oh, that's what I'm smelling. Brussels sprouts, carrots, cauliflower, cucumber, garlic, ginger. It's basically just a bunch of fruits. And then so berries, it's got acai berries, wild bilberry extract, blueberry, wild blueberry, apple, cherry, citrus. Anyway, yeah, it says to mix in 200 milliliters of cold water. So that's, let's see, I don't even know how many milliliters is in this. This is 500 mil. So I've got a diluted stash here, you guys. It's diluted. Usually I'm on here every day live streaming talking about crypto. So I titled this Crypto Q&A, but I don't know if I really want to talk about crypto. And I really just like my room at night. Like you guys can't, oh no, you guys can't really see. Let me move it a little bit. It looks better in here at night with all my lights up. But YouTube algorithm likes the vertical live. It will add a bunch of people in here. And then if I just do my normal live stream, it doesn't the algorithm won't push my video out to as many people. So usually I'm doing portrait live stream every day at 1 p.m. But hello, Rose Girl. What's up? Thank you for joining me. Those of you who know that I want to try and run a marathon this year, and I have not picked the marathon that I'm running. I had some health stuff come up, and so that kind of knocked me out of the health game for a little bit. And so now I am back. I am back with my green drink. And I'm just trying this and having fun. So I will say about crypto, I'll take a look at it. It's a hot dumpster fire, you guys. It's a hot dumpster fire. Bitcoin did come up a little bit. It's at 92,000, but it was like at 91.8. I think it went to 91. Oh no, it went to 90,907, guys. Yeah. So crypto's not doing great things at the moment. So I'm doing a green drink. I do have a little bit of liquidity on the side, you guys. My facial expressions. Okay, about my facial expressions, let me tell you guys. I've always said that I do not have a poker face. Like I could not play poker to save my life. It wouldn't work. Because when I'm excited, you can tell on my face. And when I'm like upset, you can see it on my face. So like if I were to like put in a hand, like go all in, like let me pretend like I have a good hand and I don't really. Yeah, it's not going to end well for me because you can tell all over my face. Like, yeah. I don't think I would. I've always wanted to be an attorney too, but like to a certain extent, you have to be able to like fudge and smudge things. And I don't know that I could do that because I'm pretty honest, you guys. Hello, welcome into the chat. Magnificently molded. You are from Newport News, Virginia. Hello, I'm from California. It was hot here today, you guys. My car said 80, but I don't think it quite hit 80 today. But next, we have 70s this whole week, pretty much. And then I think we're going to have a little bit of a cool off. But yeah, I live in Bakersfield, like literally Bakersfield. It says it in its name. It's hot AF here. So there's not a very big crypto community here. I did my first NFT group that I joined in 2021 was the Slumdoge Billionaires. Anyway, I was in that group and I met a gentleman in there. And then after getting to know him, I found out he was from my hometown, but I still haven't met him. And I've known him online. Like I've been friends with him online for like, I don't know, 4 years now. So it hit 55 today. Oh yeah. 55 feels nice, especially if it's below 35. So in California, yeah, we get to surf and snowboard at the same time, but we did not get a lot of snow this year, you guys. It was not ideal. I didn't even make it up the hill to try. But there are some good like ski resorts in the area. Like, well, Mammoth is still kind of far. It's like a 4-hour drive, and then Tahoe is like a 7-hour drive. But Tahoe is just beautiful, but I've never been to Tahoe for snowboarding, and it's supposed to be way better than Mammoth. But anyway, Poma, do not let my face discourage you. This green drink tastes way better than the purple vitamins that I've been eating. But these purple vitamins, they like make my brain work really good. And so I'm using this green drink here as like a meal replacement, basically, because I'm fasting. You guys. Has anybody in the chat done a fast before? I like did a bunch of research on fasting, and like depending on what you're trying to achieve with fasting, there's different time frame. There's green powder all over my microphone. Depending on what you're trying to achieve with fasting determines like how long you fast for. So like if you're trying to just lose weight, I recommend just cutting back to like one meal a day. If you only eat one meal a day, then like, yeah, you'll totally drop weight super fast. But you just need to keep that one meal a day under the 2,000 calories. Because if you're like gorging in one meal, it ain't gonna work. But yeah, No, so but yeah, if you have like cancer and you're going through like cancer chemo treatment, radiation, things like that, like you can fast for 5 to 7 days. And because the cancer, it thrives on sugar, so whatever like sugar, glucose your body breaks down from like carbohydrates and things like that, or any sort of like sweets that you consume, all of that basically gets, stored as glucose. And that's what the cancer thrives on. So if you are fasting for a long period of time, the cancer gets really hungry and it comes out of its hiding spot. So if you are doing like a 5 to 7 day fast, then while you're like in a cancer treatment, it helps bring it out and helps you fight it. So, but I am like a strong, firm believer. Like, I don't know. I feel like the Bible has a lot of hidden, not hidden because it's right in front of us. It's information that was good for us as humanity to follow. And somewhere along the lines, like we were, told to quit following the Bible. But in the Bible, it talks about fasting, meditation, things like that. I actually find it fascinating that it refers to meditation and prayer as much as it does. So you can kind of like interchange the two and decide how you want to read it. Your wife beat stage 3 breast cancer. That's amazing. But it was fed by estrogen so bad. Yes. Estrogen is terrible. Like the hormones are terrible for cancer. Like if you're pregnant, the extra hormones that your body will create is horrible for cancer. And then, yeah, good for her for beating that stage 3. I don't know if she did she have like the PICC line in her chest? Like I had a friend that did the PICC line for her breast cancer. And it scared me to think about like actually having this spot where they, do the treatment through there. My friend got it put in though. And yeah, she had a PICC line and she swore by it. She's beat it. And she's also been, I think, breast cancer free for 4 years now. So yeah, she's pretty happy because I think that 4-year mark is pretty important. So I'm happy to hear that, Poe, man. That's amazing. That's totally many blessings from that. Yeah. So, but yeah, the whole like prayer, meditation, fasting, like I feel like if people just like got back to the basics of what was in the Bible, then like the human race could start to advance on to like the next stage. So, yeah, I want people to come together. Also, I don't know if there's any astrology buffs out there, but I'm like, we've just entered the age of Aquarius, you guys. It's like amazing for me. We've been talking about like in astrology, when you move into phases, there's like shadows before. That's right. It's called a port. Yes, it's called a port. I called it a PICC line. It's a port. You're right. Yeah. Yeah, I think the thought of a port, when she told me she was getting the port, it scared me. And but then after I like saw how the treatment and everything worked for her, I think I would get a port also. So yeah. Your health is your wealth, you guys. Your health is your wealth. If you guys don't know, if you're new here and you're just like tuning in, my daughter is a survivor of encephalitis, which is swelling of the brain. She has seizures, but she had some good stuff happen to her. She survived encephalitis. Oh, it'll be 5 years. God, it'll be 5 years this September since she was diagnosed with it. But she made the swim team on World Encephalitis Day. So I was super proud. I went to like the survivors group and posted pictures of her, and it's really sombering because people responded back and they said things that just reminded me how lucky I am that like my daughter got to go try out for the swim team. Like this other woman said, oh, she's so lucky. My son's been in a wheelchair ever since his encephalitis. So it's just really sad. It's really sad. It's like a life-changing thing that happens to people. Oh, Mike is here. Yes, Mike, I'm just in here playing right now. I'm just playing and I'm trying this green drink. And Poe Man says he's not sure he wants to try the green drink because of the face that I make after I swig it, but the flavor is good, but I read off all the ingredients and I swear to you guys, I'm smelling like broccoli when I drink it. So because I'm smelling broccoli, It's like that's yeah. So anyway, I'm almost done with it. I'm really happy that I tried it. And yeah, my daughter's at swim right now, so I've got time to just kind of chill out. So I was doing like called it crypto Q&A, but I'm just talking about all kinds of stuff. And I like my room at night. Like it's like a whole vibe in here, you guys. It's like all vibey vibies. I keep looking at myself. I need to look at the camera. It's really hard to remember to look at the camera. Look at the camera. So I'm here live streaming every day at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you are new here, feel free to give me a subscribe. I usually talk about crypto, but I talk about normal life stuff too, because I feel like, I'm not just a one-dimensional person. Crypto is not my whole life. I had like a whole job and career and stuff before crypto became more of my life. But let's see here. Simba said, my wife had a freak accident. She fell and severed 2 tendons and a nerve. She had to get in a tourniquet. Oh my gosh, that is the Lord. Simba, praise the Lord. That is amazing. We're just, sometimes we're in the right place at the right time. I'm so happy you were there. Yeah. Oh my God. And that you knew how to do a tourniquet. That's like something like not a lot of people know how to do a tourniquet. Were you in the military? Sometimes like we're dumping harder than me in my morning coffee. You guys, so I don't want to talk about crypto too much, but I watched the whole video that Soul Jakey posted. Because I can't help but follow like the crypto news and what's going on. And when you're a content creator in the space, you can move up and have a platform and become a target. And so I've been watching as more of like, a concerned friend of what's going on. And like, I don't want to see people getting in trouble. And, and I don't think that people had ill intentions. And I think like things have just like come to light. And, I watched the whole video that Soul Jakey put out. And it's heartbreaking because you can tell that he's like genuinely scared and genuinely wants to like say his piece and have like his time to be able to say what he wants to say. It breaks my heart, you guys. It breaks my heart because I don't want to see anybody going through that. And like, I just can't even imagine, like I could potentially do a deal with somebody in crypto. And then if they do something down the line, then all of a sudden it looks like I was involved somehow. And like, so it's just, it's just scary because it's like, we know that we're here in this space and that there are people that do things that are not legitimate and things, and we don't fully know the extent of what people are capable of. And so like sometimes we can have friends, that, do things that we don't expect. And greed can become a thing. And I think we're seeing a major shift in the space right now. It took a lot of David Portnoy. I don't know how I feel about him right now because I feel like he did a lot to launch coins and air out all of the things that were wrong with this space. But I feel like he did it for personal gain as well. Like I don't know if it was fully, with the good intention. And so it looks funny. And so there's just a lot of eyes on crypto right now. And with that video coming out, I think from Soul Jakey, I think there's just information and things that are in there that maybe people didn't know about, or maybe dots that were not connected. And so it did kind of put a spotlight on certain things that maybe people didn't know. And it takes a lot of courage to put out that video. And I'm sure it was against the will of his legal counsel. Like he said, he wasn't supposed to talk, and he wanted to. And so, it's just an unfortunate situation. And I think we're seeing a major shift right now. In addition to the fact that Solana has all of these unlocks coming up. There are so many unlocks with Solana that Solana could have a pretty good dump. and everything is going to go with it. Everything is going to go with it. I think we all did not think that we would be going into March and still the prices would be, below 100,000. I think people really thought we saw the last time Bitcoin hit 100,000, that would be the last time Bitcoin went under 100,000. So it's just really interesting to see how things are playing out now. But I do feel like everything that's happened in the last couple of weeks has really changed how people are trading and approaching the space. And I think you're seeing it now, with a lot of the meme coins, there's just huge sell-offs that are occurring. I posted the Selena Gomez crying picture about all of the meme coins that I didn't sell. Cause I there were times that my Solana wallet, it was, I could have sold and I would have had, I could have bought myself a new car, which I desperately need a new car. I talk about my car all the time on here, you guys. My Lexus, it's a beast, has 200 and I don't know, 65,000 miles on it or something, but it's a Toyota, so it'll run forever. And I love that. I love that for me. I love that for me that I picked an economical car that has lasted me so long. You guys are so sweet chatting. If you guys are new here and you guys are enjoying, just hanging out with me, feel free to give me a subscribe. I'm here on YouTube, typically at 1:00 Pacific Standard Time. It's currently 6:00 Pacific Standard Time, so we're about 5 hours late. But I just wanted to throw a little space up and just kind of see how things would respond when I did a vertical from my StreamYard account. So I'm up against algorithm stuff, and I like to kind of play with, I've played with a lot of the YouTube settings over the last year to try and grow this platform, to be able to have the ability to stay home, to take care of my daughter. And so I'm trying to get monetized here. Thank you, Simba, for subbing. I appreciate you. I have enough subscribers. I'm just trying to hit the viewership metrics now to be able to get paid by YouTube. I am monetized on X, / Twitter. So that's where the bulk of my platform is. But I've just started to focus more on YouTube, because I think YouTube is the future, you guys. I know it sounds silly to say that, YouTube is the future. But when I look at the generational difference of older generations and younger generations, everybody is on YouTube now, and they're even watching YouTube TV on their smart TVs. And so anyway, I find it super interesting that I think there's just an overall shift in the way that people are consuming media and news and information and things like that. And so I work with Gokshin Media. It is a decentralized media network. So I do not do pay for play. I'm here showing up every day, talking about sometimes things that I probably might get myself, in trouble in the space, or I'm not making any friends anyway. But that's not what it's about to me. It's about building something and just being here. It takes time. And yeah, I love hanging out with you guys. That's why I keep coming back. So thank you, Mike, and thank you, Po-Man, and thank you, Simba. I'm really glad you're all here. So, but I think I'm going to wrap up now. But I appreciate all of you. Please subscribe, and I will be back tomorrow at 1:00 with my full screen. Have a good evening.